Hello dear students, myself CMA Padmaja Bujruk. I will be discussing partnership accounts. Go to study note number 6, partnership accounts. I will be discussing admission of a partner. Certain adjustments are required to be made at the time of admission of a partner. Adjustment regarding profit sharing ratio, adjustment regarding valuation of assets and liabilities, we have already seen. Adjustment regarding goodwill, some part we have seen, but remaining part we will see in this particular video. We'll see one example. Ankit and Babul were carrying on business in a partnership, sharing profits and losses in the ratio of 3:2. Old profit sharing ratio 3:2. On December 31st, 17, their balance sheet was as follows: capital account, bank loan, sundry creditors, bills payable, workmen's compensation fund, land and building, furniture, stock, debtors, and cash. On 1st Jan 2018, Charu was admitted to partnership on the following conditions. Charu would be entitled to one-third share in profits. Charu would bring 30,000 as his capital. He would not be able to bring his share of goodwill in cash 10,000. So entry is Charu's capital account debit to Anik capital to Babul capital in sacrifice ratio. The book value of land and building will be increased by 10,000. Revaluation credit 10,000. Furniture would be reduced to 10,000. It is 10,600 reduced to 10,000. So 600 is to be reduction in value of furniture. 600 is to be debited to revaluation. Stock would be reduced by 10%. It is reduced by 10%. 10% of 38,500 to be debited to revaluation account. Provision for bad debts 5% on debtors would be created. 5% of sundry debtors 19,000 to be debited to revaluation account. Actual liability of workmen's compensation fund is estimated at 2,000. Workmen's compensation fund they have created 12,000 but actual liability is estimated at 2,000 only. So excess fund 10,000 is to be written off. It will be distributed to old partners in old profit sharing ratio, that is workmen's compensation fund account debit 10,000 to old partners in 3:2 or 10,000 you can transfer it to revaluation also, same effect. Bank loan would be paid off. 20,000 bank loan has paid off. Entry will be bank loan account debit to bank. Prepare revaluation account, partners capital account and balance sheet of the new firm. Revaluation account to furniture, to stock, to provision for bad debts, decrease in value of assets. By building, increase in value of assets, increase in value of asset is to be credited to revaluation account. Profit is shared by all partners in old profit sharing ratio. Capital account by balance brought down, which is given. Old partners capital balances by cash, new partner has brought 30,000 in cash. Revaluation profit 2760 and 1840 just now we have found out. Workman's compensation is distributed in old partners in old profit sharing ratio 10,000. Why? Because liability is only 2,000. So out of 12,000, 10,000 they have written off. Now Charu's share of goodwill is to be credited to old partners in sacrifice ratio. Sacrifice ratio is same as old profit sharing ratio. So to A to B 6,000 4,000 and by C here in A and B's account 6,000 4,000. Balance carried down. Now these balances will go to new balance sheet. Balance sheet land and building new value, furniture new value, stock new value, debtors minus RDD cash old value plus 30,000 he has brought in minus 20,000 payment of bank loan. New capital as per capital accounts, sundry creditors, bills payable, workman's compensation only 2,000 will remain because liability is only 2,000. 10,000 had been written off. X and Y are partners having capitals 80,000 and 20,000 respectively and profit sharing ratio 4:1. Z is admitted for 1/5 share in the profit of the firm and he pays 30,000 as capital. Find out the value of goodwill. For 1/5 share he has paid 30,000 capital. So the full capital of the firm will be 30,000 into 5, 1,50,000. If you add capital of all the three partners, you will get 80,000 plus 20,000 plus 30,000, which will be 1,30,000. So hidden goodwill will be 20,000. So this is capital as per new partners profit sharing ratio taking as base, and this is actual capital. Difference between these two is hidden goodwill. Illustration 3. From the following information, calculate the value of goodwill by super profit method. Average capital employed in the business 7 lakhs. Net trading profit of the firm for the past 3 years is given. Rate of interest expected from capital having regard to risk involved 18%. So expected capital is 18% of 7 lakhs capital employed, and these are actual profits. Fair remuneration to partners for their services 12,000 per annum. Sundry assets excluding goodwill, sundry liabilities, goodwill valued at 2 years purchase. We are supposed to find out goodwill by super profits method. Supposed to find out super profit. Profits have been given, trading profit. From that you are supposed to deduct remuneration of the partner. Then you will get profit after deducting remuneration. Find out the average profit, and this percentage you are supposed to work out on capital employed. This is expected profit minus average profit will be super profit. Goodwill is 2 years purchase multiplied by 2 will be goodwill. We'll see the calculations. First year, second year, third year profits are given. Adjusted profit after remuneration deduct 12,000. Total profit divided by 3 is adjusted average profit minus 18% of 7 lakhs. Normal return on capital employed. Difference is super profit 11,400 and goodwill is 11,400 into 2, 22,800. Illustration 4. New partner pays premium for goodwill, but goodwill account is appearing at balance sheet at full value. Gargi and Khanna were partners sharing profits and losses as 5:3. They agreed to admit Leela Bati as a new partner on payment of 9,000 as premium for goodwill. New profit sharing ratio was agreed as 3:2:1. Old profit sharing ratio is given, new profit sharing ratio is also given. The goodwill account appearing in the books amounted to 54,000 past necessary journal entries. Leelavati brought in 9,000 as his share of premium for goodwill 1/6 share. Why 1/6 share? 3:2:1 is new profit sharing ratio. So new partner share is 1/6 and premium is 9,000. Therefore full value of goodwill will be 9,000 into 6, which is equal to 54,000, and goodwill appearing in the books is 54,000. Therefore there is neither undervaluation nor overvaluation. So in this situation, whatever goodwill is there in the books, that is to be written off. Goodwill is having debit balance. So old partners capital account debit to goodwill in old profit sharing ratio. And whatever cash he is bringing 9,000 is to be credited to old partners in sacrifice ratio. Old ratio minus new ratio is sacrifice ratio. Gargi's capital, Khanna's capital to goodwill 54,000. This is goodwill is written off in old profit sharing ratio. New partner has brought in 9,000, which is shared by old partners in sacrifice ratio. Sacrifice ratio is 3:1. Sacrifice ratio is nothing but old ratio minus new ratio. Illustration 5. Where the new partner pays premium for goodwill and also brings his own goodwill to the business. Amal and Bimal are partners sharing profits in the ratio of 2:3. Charu is admitted as partner on 1st Jan 13 and he pays into the firm cash 9,000, out of which 3,000 is premium on his admission to a quarter share. Quarter share is 1/4 share. Out of 9,000, 3,000 is for goodwill, 6,000 is for capital. The ratio between A and B is 1:2. Quarter share is 1/4 share, so remaining 3/4 will be shared by A and B in the ratio 1:2. Charu also brings into the business his own goodwill to be run as separate unit, and the goodwill is agreed at 4,800. New profit sharing ratio is 2 is to 3 is to 5. For separate unit also he has agreed to bring 4,800, and for the second unit new profit sharing ratio is given as 2 is to 3 is to 5. Show the entries required to give effect to above arrangements for both the units separately. For the first unit, 3,000 paid as a premium should be shared by A and B in their sacrifice ratio. We should calculate the new ratio and sacrifice ratio. For second unit, the adjustment should be made for Charu's own goodwill to be credited to his capital and debited to A and B in the remaining ratio 2 is to 3 excluding Charu's share. So if you exclude Charu's share in the second unit, the ratio of A and B is 2 is to 3. Calculation of new profit sharing ratio. This is for the first unit. Charu's share is 1/4. Balance left is 3/4. They are sharing this balance in the ratio 1 is to 2. So A's share 3/4 into 1/3 and B's share 3/4 into 2/3, 1/4 and 2. Charu's share is 1/4. So new ratio is 1 is to 2 is to 1 and sacrifice ratio is 3 is to 2, old ratio minus new ratio. Bank account debit to Charu's capital 9,000 9,000. Charu's capital account debit to A to B in sacrifice ratio. Instead of that, what you can do is bank account debit to Charu's capital account 6,000 and bank account debit to A and B in sacrifice ratio 3,000. That also can be done. A's capital account debit 960, B's capital account debit 1440 to Charu's capital account 2,400. This is nothing but adjustment made for Charu's own goodwill brought into the business. This is for the second unit. So for this I have made some calculation differently so that it will be easy for you to understand this entry. For the second unit, Charu has brought 4,800 as goodwill. So goodwill account debit to Charu's capital account 4,800 and this goodwill will be written off in their ratio which is given. So A's capital account debit, B's capital account debit, C's capital account debit to goodwill 4,800. Now goodwill debit 4,800, credit 4,800, this cancels off. A's capital debit 960, B's capital debit 1440 to C's capital 4,800 minus 2,400 is 2,400. This way also you can pass the two entries or you can show this one entry. This is nothing but the net effect of these two entries. Now we'll see page number 386, question number 4. Sachin and Ganguly are partners of a firm SG and Company. From the following information, calculate the value of goodwill by super profit method and capitalization method. Average capital employed in the business is 5 lakhs. Net trading profit of the firm for the past 3 years they have given. Rate of return expected from the capital having regard to risk involved 15% per annum. Goodwill to be valued at 2 years purchase. Now first we'll find out normal profit. 15% of 5 lakhs capital employed is 5 lakhs 75,000. Now we'll find out average profit. These three profits are given, addition divided by 3. Average profit is 1,70,000. Super profit is difference between these two. 1,70,000 minus 75,000, that is average profit, minus normal profit is super profit 95,000. Goodwill as per super profit method is 95,000 into 2 years purchase, that's why multiplied by 2. Goodwill as per capitalization method. Capitalization of average profit minus capital employed. How to find out capitalization of average profit? Average profit is 1,70,000 divided by 15 into 100. Why? Because expected rate on return on capital employed is 15%. So if your capital is 100, you are getting 15 return. If you are getting average profit 1,70,000, then what should be your capital? It is 11,33,333. But actual capital employed is 5 lakhs. Average capital employed is given. So the difference is goodwill, which is 6,33,333. In this particular video, we have seen adjustment regarding goodwill with few illustrations in case of admission of a partner. Thank you.